Welcome. My name's Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook, and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here creating our healing list event for March 2022. This is for some of my Temple of Balance patrons. So I have 42 people on my healing list today, and I've popped all your names into this vase because it's a bit windy. Michelle, good morning. I popped you into this vase so that you don't blow away. And I've created down here, I'll just bring you down a little bit, created a little fire pit here with some bricks, some rose quartz here for love and support, and some red jasper, oh that's tiger's eye, red jasper for nurturing and support as well. Tiger's eye here for protection if needed. This is one of my very favourite pieces of driftwood I found. I'm prepared to let this burn today. Because we've been clearing our house to sell, we don't have much wood lying around. So I've collected a few of my favourite little things to burn today, which feels, this is another piece of driftwood I found. It's like adorable. So we'll be burning that, and also a few sticks I found in the rainforest that have some moss growing on them. So I'll burn those as well. We're going to do a fire ceremony. I've got this beautiful piece of mountain sage from the US. It's so nice and sweet. So I'll be burning that. Got newspaper. We're ready to go. But let's chat first. So let's chat. So there's a strong energy around, strong, fiery, frustrated, fed up, even angry energy around this morning. So I felt that it would be really nice to work with this energy, because anger and all those types of things under the umbrella of anger, hi Victoria, those things align very closely with the fire element. And I find it really important to really sit deeply in these feelings and let them move, let them be expressed. So my intention this morning is getting this fire going. I won't do that first. Suzie, hi Mother Dragon. I love your name. We'll get the fire going at some point. I'll call all your names out and we'll do some releasing in the fire. Pull some healing energy cards as we go, and just really trust the flow. At some point too, I want to put these into the fire, and these are some words I've just written on some cardboard. So I don't feel I want to reveal these yet, but we've got 6 words here. So at various points, probably as I'm putting your names in, there might be times where I just pause and it feels like one of these need to come out and be embodied or and cast into the fire. So this is sort of what I'm doing. I feel like this feels very primal, it feels very instinctual, so I'm just flowing with it. Also, I have my Udu drum, my first Udu drum, which I just cut myself on. It's got a sharp bit somewhere. I don't know where it is. Anyway, I've got my first Udu drum. I'm going to play a bit for you. It's finished. It's got an owl etched in here. So I'm going to play this drum probably towards the end, because this is a bit of a dancey sort of drum beat. So I've got that. I've got my horn, my clay horn I'm going to sound at some point. So this was made by me. I'll sit that there. So at some point I'm probably just going to sound the horn, and it'll probably be either to summon some energy forward, like some calm or comfort or whatever it is that we might need at the time, or it could also be to send energy away as a way of releasing. So I'll let you know when I'm called to do that. And then I have also my shamanic drum, which I would like to pull out today. Morning, Jane. Internet trouble. Hopefully you'll stay. Victoria says the energy has been difficult to navigate through these past couple of days, and Victoria's ready to release. This is quite high. I've had it in front of a heater because it's cold today. perfect day to warm ourselves by the fire. So let's flow with it. If you're one of the people on my list today, I encourage you to drop in deeply to this experience. The cat's coming to join in too, to see what's going on. You want to say hello to our friends? Not yet. So I encourage you to really drop deeply into this opportunity to release and help yourself let go of the anger, the frustration that you may be feeling, or just the difficulties, the struggle, the challenge, whatever it is that's coming up for you lately. And my aim is to move this intense energy that's really building up, the pressure that's building from it, the frustration, to release this and then replace it with a comforting, calmer energy, something a bit more uplifting that feels not quite so heavy, perhaps. So I feel the first step here is to get the fire going, because I want to actually burn the sage into this. So I'm going to just pop myself out of shot. I'll keep the camera angled a bit so I can maybe duck down. The cat is getting herself comfortable with our fire pit here. Okay, so let's get this baby going. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's warm already. Okay, let's go. This is ready to go. Let's put some old sage in here to clear. So let's imagine this sacred smoke and this fire, this flame, burning away all negative energies, entities, cords, hooks, attacks, and attachments. Ah, how nice. Letting go of the stresses, the worries, the pressure that we've been under, the stuff that we're dealing with in our life that we're struggling with, or that is really testing us. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so some more saging here. It's a nice big breath as you give yourself permission to let go, to release your hold and let go. So as the fire's burning and as you're connecting in your own way, I suggest that you tap into the feelings, like the primal feelings you're feeling right now in your life. What's holding you back? What are you struggling with? And really bring those intense emotions to the forefront. Bring them up. Feel the anger, feel the desperation. Feel the frustration, feel the grief, whatever it is that you feel. Okay, I'm just about to start the names. I don't feel drawn to pull a card right now, but I do want to sound the horn as we prepare to bring your names through and support your release. So I'm thinking and feeling that as I play this horn, that this is summoning you here and summoning those deep parts of yourself that are ready to release, that are ready to let go, that are ready to surrender and burn away. And with love, we begin. Certainly making my eyes water, I'll tell you that. And now, with the support of love, we begin. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's call forward Kanti, Devi, Wedad, releasing, letting go. Viktoria I Daniels, letting go. Oops, nearly burnt myself. This is going to happen pretty quickly, I think. This feels fast. Macmillan, releasing. Chelsea Keith. Oh, good timing, Chelsea. Martha Samuels. Whoops, in you go, Martha. There we go. Releasing. Marguerite Pepper Brady. Release. Anne-Marie Douglas. Release. Ellen Stensley. Release. Avril Daly. Release. Next word, warmth. Feel the warmth of the fire of the flames wrapping around you, comforting you and warming those parts of you that feel cold or distant, unheard. Next is Matthew Keith. Release. Emily Fussell. Release. Rebecca Ross. Release. Nicole Wiggins. Release. Susan Sonsteng. Release. Andrea Stewart, release. In you go, Andrea. There we go. Priscilla Kimboko, release. Janice Chalmers, release. Andreas Kazantzidis. Hope I pronounced your name okay, Andreas. In you go. Okay, I need a tissue. Smoke's going up my nose. And now the next word to bring up is comfort. So feel comfort and what that feels like to you come in and support you. Next is Angie Griswold, release. In you go, Angie. Carlee Chirichiello, release. Kathleen Glen, release. Joanna Levine, release. Kimberly Veness, release. Yvonne Kruzich, release. Allison, release. Robin Hippler. Oh. Gotcha. Gotcha, Robin. Okay, in you go. It's a bit of a hot spot there. Sandi Greenham. Come back, Sandi. Okay, Sandi, release. Regan, release. Suzie Nicholls, release. Tashi Gerlach, release. Release, Tashi. There we go. Angela Frazer, release. Come on, Angela. There we go. Let's go to the next word. Got a big bunch that want to come out. Gotcha. Okay, next word is calm. Joanne Monroe, release. Pamela Florea, release. Carol White, release. Jayne Larson, release. Michele Burch, release. Bridget Mehrtens, release. Bathsheba Dixon, release. Oh, we've only got a handful left. Let's move to our next word. Release, reinforcing our release now. Our letting go, our surrendering, giving ourselves permission to let go of our hold. The last few now. And we have Rayna Ortiz, release. Gayle McCoy, release. Magenta Borealis, release. And lucky last but not least is Jayne B. Release. Oh, look at this, releasing. And our last word is honesty. Being honest with ourselves, honest in our communications and expressions, and doing what is right. And allowing ourselves to release. Okay. Oh, the fire certainly triggering my eyes to water. Okay, now would be a great time to pull a card. And then we'll see what the card says. I might move this up a bit. Hello. Welcome. I'll send you out some smoke signals from Tasmania. You are not alone, says these smoke signals. Let's send them out to each other, to support each other at this time. So I trust you're feeling nice and released. There's still a little bit more that we need to do, is the feeling here. So I felt with the drum this really strong power emerging, and then this calm energy came in. So let's see which healing energy card would like to support this phase of our healing journey today. We'll go with this card here. Oh, I haven't seen this for a while, and it used to come up a lot. It's I Am Expanding, card 43. It's in the Rise category here. And down here it says, your light is expanding, not your lower ego demanding. Release who you are for what you could become, or who you could become. Opportunities and higher self. So your light is expanding, your light is growing. So as we release the hold that our ego, or the voice of our hurt and pain, has over us, as we let that burden, that barrier, that heaviness, that weight go, as we release that, then we allow our light to expand and to grow. Release who you are for who you could become. So that suggests to me that maybe it's important for us to question and ask ourselves if there is a situation at this time, whenever we're connecting with this, where we're holding on too tightly. So maybe we're holding on with a fixed attitude, or a fixed opinion, or maybe a fixed fear or a fixed anger that we're holding on to. Sometimes we hold on because we're angry at someone, or we feel bitter. Maybe we feel angry about or towards ourselves. Maybe we feel grief and we hold on to that because there is this general sense with grief that if we let go, if we move on, that we somehow don't care anymore about that person that we love, that we lost. So there are all sorts of reasons why we might hold on. And what we've been reminded of at this time, or what we've been encouraged to ask ourselves, is, are we holding on? Are we holding on to something that doesn't need to be held on to now? It could be something that happened in the past that we just find it hard to get past. So maybe take note of where you feel like you're still holding on, and ask yourself why. Why are you still holding on? Is there a fear of moving on? A fear of moving forward? A fear of letting go? Is there a fear that you're going to forget? Or is there a fear that if you think that if you let go that you don't care anymore? So whatever the underlying fear is, or issue is, maybe connect with that. Think about that grip that you're holding on, and maybe even now, if you feel it, make some fists with your hands. Feel that frustration and that energy that you're holding on to. And when you're ready, take a big breath, breathe out, Release your hold that your hands are making and let go. Releasing that hold. There is an opportunity for us to grow at this time. So I am expanding. I'm going to move into playing the singing bell for a minute, and then I'm going to play my Udu drum back here. So let's now look at uplifting and lifting ourselves up, rising from the ashes. You don't need to see me while I'm doing this. Let's go back down to the fire. There we go. Oopsie. Okay. And I may go straight over to the drum from here. So this is uplifting now, rising like the flames from the smoke that we had before. Now we've got beautiful, warm, comforting flames rising up, burning away the stuff that we don't need, the stuff we've been holding on too tightly to, and the stuff that's holding us back. Rising up from the ashes like flames, like the phoenix, into our light, into our truth, and into our freedom. And I'm going to sing a little song that I came up with during one of our healing programs a year or two ago. You'll have to excuse my singing voice, but hopefully you can feel the intention, which I'm just going to repeat this a few times. Into the depths my soul rides. It's starting to rain. Out of the depths my soul flies. Out of the dark I light my spark, turn it into a sun. I'm a rising dragon. I'm a rising dragon. I'm a rising dragon. So into the depths my soul rides. Out of the depths my soul flies. Out of the dark I light my spark, turn it into a sun. I'm a rising dragon. I'm a rising dragon. I'm a rising dragon. Into the depths my soul flies. Out of the depths my soul rides. Out of the dark I light my spark, turn it into a sun. I'm a rising dragon. I'm a rising dragon. Okay. Starting to rain. It feels calm. The wind is dying down actually. The fire dies down too. And we let calm and warmth and comfort surround us, inside and out. Okay, wonderful. Oh, this feels nice. The little bits of rain have lessened, so I'll be right out here for a couple more minutes. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for being on my healing list. If you were one of those people added today, thank you so much. I trust you've enjoyed this connection and that it's helped support your healing. If you would love to be a part of it next month, so I look forward to connecting with you again then. Or if you would like to join next month, please have a look on the link that goes with this video. You can learn more on my Patreon at Temple of Balance. Temple of Balance on Patreon. So the $15 pledge level gives you access to this, so 15 or higher. The rain's picking up again, so let's grab a card now to go. So yes, thanks again for joining me today. I trust you've enjoyed this bit of a releasing ceremony. I'm looking for the best card in regards to what do we need to know now. Thank you so much. Oh, the first word, Chelsea, was love. What do we need to know now, moving forward from here? So how can we continue this feeling? How can we embed it and embody it perhaps more? What do we need to know about what's next? Okay, the best card is this one here, which is this card 74, protected. Protected. It's in the neutral or growth category, and down here it says stand strong, safety, protect yourself, your loved ones and your property. Protective force field is activated. Step back, temporary and passing storm. So this is reminding us to stand strong in our sense of certainty, our sense of honesty and truth, stand strong in ourselves. It may require some of us to stay and stand in an assertive manner or stand our ground, if you like. There is a strong protective energy too with this particular card. So if we're feeling unsafe, unprotected, or those that we care about, we're concerned about their safety and their protection and their care, then we can also activate, if you like, by holding the intention to activate a protective force field around ourselves, those we love, or our property or possessions or loved ones, our vehicles as well. So this is a temporary storm that's passing, and we're being encouraged to stay and stand strongly as best as we can. Strongly doesn't mean that we're not sensitive sometimes. So there are probably going to be times where we feel sensitive when we're standing strong, when we're trying to stand strong in the storm and we're getting battered and bruised and blown at, and the winds and the rains are coming at us. we can be very sensitive too in those spaces. So let's not think that strength means the absence of sensitivity, because I think strength and sensitivity go together. That's what I feel. So let's be strong. Let's also be sensitive. Let's be honest with ourselves and in our interactions. So protected, we're safe and protected too moving forward. So thank you so much for joining me today. I do trust you've enjoyed this connection. I'll be back again at the end of April for our next Patreon Healing List event. So I might see you then. If not, I might see you at other times. Thank you so much. Yes, the birds are beautiful. Thanks. Namaste.